A very much requested video is how I do my makeup. Now, depending on the occasion, I do my makeup in a variety of different ways. But today I want to show you the shortest possible way to do your makeup and yet still accomplish a very elegant, very polished look. So today I'll show you how to go from this, bare skin, bare face, to this in about 5 minutes. This video will be a little bit longer than 5 minutes because I still want to show you all the products. I want to explain exactly how I'm using them. Also, I want to give you some options with the products that you can use. So let's begin. I have already applied my morning skincare routine, including sunscreen. We want to make sure that the skin is well moisturized, including the under eye area. I never use a primer for this type of makeup because the products I use are long lasting. First, I hydrate my lips as I want them to soften while I'm applying everything else. First step, I start with a concealer to diminish dark circles and imperfections. I find it best to use a concealer that is not extremely liquid in consistency, as it's easier and faster to actually apply with fingers. The new Chantecaille Bio Lifting Concealer is a good fit, but I find it best to use a hydrating stick concealer. My two favorites are the Clé de Peau concealer and the Tom Ford concealer. Today we'll go with the Tom Ford concealer, which is my most used one. It's hydrating, long-lasting, without creasing or moving throughout the day, and it's full coverage. Solid. I apply it directly using the stick, focusing on the center of my face, under eye area, sides of my nose, between the eyebrows, and around the mouth area. You can of course use it to cover other imperfections you may want to hide. And then I quickly spread with my fingers with an outward motion. This concealer is smooth and blends seamlessly into the skin while also perfecting it. It technically creates second skin. I will link below everything used today, including the shades I'm using in this video. For our second step, to further perfect the skin, I will be using a powder foundation. For this step, the powder we use is very important as it will make or break the whole look. I find that the Libre powder foundation is irreplaceable for this step, and no other powder has been able to deliver the results. This powder is hydrating. I know that's an oxymoron, but it is, and throughout the day becomes one with your skin as the warmth of your skin makes it melt into it while making it an undetectable veil of perfection and protection. It also contains the anti-aging proprietary blend of skin caviar, which I find that it suits my skin, and yes, it also contains SPF. I use a small brush and press the powder underneath my eyes and everywhere I've applied the concealer. Please note that I'm pressing the powder rather than swiping. You can definitely do so with the included sponge applicator. I just find it faster with a brush. After I've set the concealer, I take a large, dense powder brush. I dip the brush into the powder directly and press the powder all over my face. You do not have to be precise here or careful of the amount you're applying. Just press and lightly swipe enough product to cover your whole face. This motion usually only takes me a few seconds. Now it's time to bring back my eyebrows. This is definitely not my favorite step. Since I plucked my eyebrows back in the 90s, they have seemed to refuse to repopulate the designated real estate. The fastest way for me is to actually use two products. I use the Hourglass Tinted Brow Gel and set them with a second setting product. That seems to notify the world that they are in fact in existence and present. Next step is to shape and sculpt the face. The fastest way is to use technically only one product. Sometimes if I feel like also sculpting my face and my nose, I use the Givenchy bronzer. My fastest and probably best way is if I just use a deeper shade of the same La Prairie foundation powder. And my most recent favorite is this Cali Contour palette by Smashbox. This is a good find for me. It's an absolute must for every girl who applies makeup. It has everything you need to sculpt, bronze, and highlight your face into one perfectly sized palette. Today I'll go with this palette. I use a mid-sized brush and I apply the powder first as a contour by applying a bit more pressure and amount in a diagonal upwards motion to create the effect of a more lifted and sculpted face. I also apply along my hairline, I sculpt my jawline, and most importantly, starting at the end of my brow bone, extending upwards towards my hairline. That actually elongates your eyes and makes them look larger. Now that I have sculpted and shaped my face, we need a bit of color on the cheeks. I will be using this gorgeous Chantecaille blush. It gives a beautiful rosy shade but also luminosity to the skin. Some days I skip the mascara, but let's face it, it makes the eyes irresistibly better, so I'll be applying one of my two favorite mascaras today. I adore the Prada mascara. The brush is small and it gives me a lot of control, but my most used is this one by Vive. One application and it makes my lashes huge, doll-like, absolutely sensational. It's also very easy to take off at night. Now it's time for the finishing buffing step. This is a step I never ever miss because it makes my makeup seamlessly blended and effortless, and I always perform it with the La Prairie loose powder. I know what grabs you here is the packaging, but what you don't know is that this stunning container holds about 4 times more product than most other powders on the market. This container usually lasts me for a whole year. The value is definitely there. The powder is of an exceptional quality. It's almost translucent, although it comes in 4 different shades, but it gives the skin that extra little something that makes your skin look and feel superb. I take a very little amount and in a circular motion buff it into my skin. Now there are no more sharp edges of color and the skin is unified and perfected. And now it's time for your glam moment. Also a step I never skip. Applying highlighter. I have a lot of highlighters. I'm technically slightly obsessed with them. Glitter Paw being amongst my most used ones, and it's smoothing, perfecting, glowing without the obnoxious cheap looking wet look. We don't want that. The new Soleil Tom Ford highlighter has also quickly become a favorite. I generously apply it over cheekbones, forehead, bridge of my nose, and if I have an extra minute, I invest into my eyes. I will take a neutral eyeshadow quad. Here I'm using my recent favorite by REM and apply the sparkly shade all over my eyelids just by using my finger. This will literally take you seconds. This palette is impressive and unassumingly glam, as it looks like a boring neutral palette, but it's actually much more, and it's become my go-to. And now I'll show you how I do the quickest eyeliner ever done. I take an eyebrow brush, which is usually stiff and very thin. I press only the tip of the brush into the deepest shade and simply stamp onto the corner of the eye, creating a little wing. Literally takes 2 seconds to do, and the brush does most of the work. Now it's time to complete the face and make this makeup not only last all day long, but also melt all powders and mold them into my skin. I do so by using 2 sprays. One is constant, and that's the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, but I always mix it with a second hydrating spray. It could be this hydrating spray by Josh Rosebrook, which I adore. It could be the Rhode spray, which has peptides. Peach and Lily gives you just a slight ethereal glow, and the Tatcha one gives you supermodel glow. So I spray just a bit of the Charlotte Tilbury, and today we will go with the Peach and Lily as a second spray. Now, as you can see, my face is completely wet, and that's exactly the intent. Also, a step I never miss here is literally drying my face with a hair dryer, only for a few seconds. The warmth of the hair dryer melts all powders into my skin. This is the equivalent of creating beauty cement. And the last step is lips. Let's make them big and prominent, as we have kept the rest of the face quiet and elegant, so we can allow ourselves to go a little crazy with the lips. I'm applying my favorite lip pencil by Dibs, and the lipstick of choice today will be the new Lip Creme Creme by Chantecaille and topping it off with a little bit of lip gloss. And voila, this is my polished and elegant 5-minute makeup look. With practice, you can get better and faster, and I do encourage you to experiment a lot. If you don't have the time or the patience, this is your best shortcut. It will make you look polished, confident, and perfected without the big effort or huge time investment. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon. Bye!